guys, welcome back to Justin Kids. This keeps happening. But today we're going to be doing a journey to the end of time. But this is another credit video, but this time I'm crediting for the images. Because I couldn't find regular images, so that's why I just did screenshotting on another future video. But that's why I'm doing credit. This is another credit video. Now, you're not going to see me in the video, but I am going to be talking. So let's go and get started. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 23, 2034, 2045. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back to the other one. Previous. It looks like in that image they're colonizing Mars. That's pretty cool. 2075, 2100, 2146, 2220, 2325, 2360, 2527, 3165 Earth magnetic field will flip. 4026 Comet Hale-Bopp returns. 6012 Jurassic sea level rise. 9193 Mir asteroid impact. And in 10,000 Antares will go supernova. In 20,160 Surrey will become tropical. And then in 28,125 constellations will begin to wander. In the year 61,896, Voyager will pass by a nearby star. And 9160, one period is going to end. I don't even know what that word says. But supervolcano eruption in 161,235. 560,985 new island chains. And then in the year 1,690,000, all those will fade, and then 1,769,890. One of the biggest stars is going to go supernova, and the name of that star is on the bottom. 3,690,000 stone materials will erode. Again, stone materials will erode in 5 million year. In the year 5 million. 9,256,000 deadly gamma ray burst. 10,986,235. Mars' moon becomes a ring. Saturn's rings vanish. Antarctica melts. And then 121,697,000 major asteroid impact. 360,246,000, million. After 360, new supercontinent, all plant life dies in the first billion year. And then oceans evaporate, the sun expands, the sun becomes a white dwarf. That's all part of the stuff where the sun expands. And when the sun does become a white dwarf, and that's in 10 billion years. 96 billion years, stars die off. 1 trillion years, degenerate array. Degenerate array again in 1 million trillion years. Degenerate array again in 969 million trillion years. 1 billion trillion years, the degenerate array again. Neutron star collision in 100 billion trillion years. 1 trillion years, stars will become black dwarfs. In 1,000 trillion years, stars become black dwarfs again. 100,000 trillion years, black holes will begin to swallow up stray matter. 1 billion trillion years, degenerate array will begin. The expansion of space-time is 73 billion trillion years. In 1 trillion years, protons will decay. 100,000 trillion years, black hole array will begin. 500 trillion years, black holes, oh no, but they'll become the main event. Hawking radiation in 200 trillion years. 202 million trillion years, black holes will begin to die. And then in 200 billion trillion years, dark energy will inflate the universe. 1 billion trillion years, the last black hole will evaporate. And then that's the end of time. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. So bye.